All right, babe, so I got a question. Would you serve jail time for me?
What you do for me like that, for what type of jail time?
20 years.
Something dumb as hell.
Emotional damage.
Not doing no 20. You sound dumb as shit.
Why?
Because you did the time, you do the crime. I mean...
I'm the girl, though.
I don't give a fuck. Would you serve 20 for me?
No.
Okay,
but I'm the girl.
Like, I'm not doing... I don't give a fuck.
Do that make sense? Like, I'm the girl. I'm supposed to be your queen, so you're supposed to do all the hard stuff for me.
Queen your ass in that jail.
You're supposed to protect me.
Be a queen behind bars.
Protect me from jail.
Protect yourself behind the motherfucking bars. Yes, I'm not doing... No. I'm not wasting 20 years for you to do... No.
Gator don't play no shit.
See what I need right now. Some motherfucking dick.
Gotcha, bitch.
Men not understanding what it means to be a single mom.
Trust me, I sympathize with you. I know it's rough being a single mom. You got knocked up by the wrong guy. Like, you know, you really fucked up. And unfortunately, a lot of you women, you know, oh my God, I got pregnant by him. I really fucked up. I might as well have 2 or 3, 4 or 5 more fuck ups. I'll have a whole house full of fuck ups. Unfortunately, which I agree is.
Hey guys, welcome back. Now, let me start by saying, I know not all single mother stories are the same. I was raised by a single mother with a very different story, but that doesn't change the fact that women do like to play the victim instead of facing the consequences of their bad decisions, which is this is an example of. But let's move on, because today we're going to be talking a little bit about selective equality. And so let's get right into it. This is episode number 4. Welcome to Mankind.
All men should be abolished? Yeah, you're not gonna like this video. So 84.3% of professional truck drivers are men. So all those shelves that are stocked at your local grocery stores and supermarkets, yeah, kiss that goodbye when you remove male truck drivers. 84.4% of people in the military are men. So yeah, kiss your country being safe goodbye once you abolish these men. 95.5% of sewage workers are men. Good luck having your plumbing system work and having a working sewage system when you abolish these men. 96.2% of coal miners are men. So yeah, good luck having electricity in your house and electricity to charge your phone so you could type hate comments like this once you abolish these men. 95% of oil workers are men. So good luck having gas for your car once you abolish these men. I can keep listing these different professions that keep society churning. The point here is feminism is no longer about equality. It's now totally an anti-man movement that's only fighting for superiority.
Men are 23 more times more likely to die in the workplace than women. We don't talk about that inequality, but we just want the pretty positions at the top and say, oh, we want to make as much money, but we don't want to do the things to get there. Like my dad was a top 0.5% earner. He worked 70 to 80 hours a week for 30 years. I don't want to do that. Most women don't want to do that. And how would you do that and have kids and a family? It just doesn't make sense.
Selective equality is so true because we are only equal until we don't want to be equal anymore. We always want more female CEOs, but nobody wants more female plumbers. You know, it's the men who go to war first. It's the men who are building the very infrastructure which we walk on. You know, I was walking on Brickell Quay the other day and I saw these men hanging from these cranes. They're putting these windows on and I saw one man trying to like hang out the window to grab the window, and it's the men that are doing that. It's not the women. Men create the infrastructure that the boss bitch can then sit out on and go, I'm a boss bitch. But who put you there? It was the man. The man created the chair, the floor, the levels. It's the man that's gonna run into the burning building. You're gonna call the men when somebody comes and robs your house.
She hit the nail on the head. This is the same kind of mentality that women have when they're going after that 1% man, or when they can't accept the consequences to their bad decisions. They fail to see the larger picture. They always want to live in the exceptions and forget about everything else. So when they see a man in a high position, they say, well, I want that as a woman. But if you want equality at the top, you have to have equality at the bottom. So statistically, for every 1 high percent earner, there are millions upon millions of people, men, in menial and blue collar jobs. And those statistics would need to be the same for women as well. But you definitely don't see them arguing for that equality, do you?
A whole lot more than that.
You want to smell me?
You breath smell like shit.
Cognac.
Yeah, it smells like
cognac.
It smells like cock.
That's all I could
That's
drink.
what it smells like.
You're gonna
smells like cognac.
Are you gonna try?
Y'all ever taken a fruit roll up and put it around a and then give it a because I did that last week and it was the most fun I've ever given.
I must go to America to protect her.
And then tell me why this just showed up on my doorstep from the guy that I gave the to. 72 for roll-ups.
Okay, I gotta admit, that was humorous.
So this next clip is just a funny clip that perfectly represents how two people can see the world completely differently. So let's take a look. And there we go. That's a strong, independent woman right there. But let me give you a hand. Good Lord. Yeah, so that's just a perfect representation of how two people can see the same thing in a completely different way. But when you're talking to someone who can't see that big picture, it becomes very hard to communicate the consequences of their actions. But Kevin Samuels, to his credit, managed to do just that. Take a look.
You want to be married?
Absolutely. I've never been
Okay,
married.
hold on. Let's just answer these questions. You're a mother of 4, with, and how many different fathers?
4.
Holy that ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. How old are you?
44.
44. First off, man, let's take you out of it. Do you have any sons?
I do. 2 sons.
So 2 of your 2 sons come back and both of them say, "Hey, mom, I found a woman with 4 kids from 4 different men. I'm gonna marry her." You're gonna say, "Go ahead, son. Let's go ahead and plan that up."
Probably not.
Exactly.
I'll be honest. Probably not.
Exactly.
So the point he's trying to make there really should be really, really obvious, but you gotta give her credit for eventually understanding and coming to that conclusion. Modern women today just can't come to those conclusions. The truth that women don't want to see is that this is how men see modern women these days. What it says is, MGTOW, men going their own way, said women's puniti has already been used up and smashed by Chaz and Tyrone's. And the image speaks for itself, what can I say?
Nora, as Ned, also went on about 30 dates.
Did you have any fun?
Rarely.
It was just an
pretty
ordeal.
Unpleasant. Yeah.
She says the pressure of Ned having to prove himself was grueling. Nora was surprised that many women had no interest in a soft, vulnerable man.
My prejudice was that the ideal man is a woman in a man's body. And I learned, no, that's really not.
Women understand what it's like to be a man?
Not at all. No clue. No idea.
But it took a trip into manhood to help her appreciate her own femininity.
I really like being a woman.
Did you like being a woman before Ned?
I did, but I like it more now because I think it's more of a privilege.
I said to her, this is going to be revolutionary because it's been looked at as though men were the perpetrators and women were the victims.
Ultimately, Ned told most of his dates that he was Nora. Barbara seemed more open and friendly, and in the end actually apologized for how she had treated Ned.
Sorry for being bitchy.
Please.
But after 18 months of deception, she was unraveling. Her checked into a hospital with severe depression. Her views about men have changed forever.
Men are suffering. They have different problems than women have, but they don't have it better. They need our sympathy, they need our love.
Yeah, unfortunately, not all women are going to go through this process, and it really pisses me off, the hypocrisy of everything. How women are constantly saying how you can never understand what it's like to be a woman. Woe is me, I'm the victim. But they make no attempt, I mean, they have no idea what it's like being men, and yet they want all the benefits that come along with it without the hardships. I mean, they have no idea what it's like to go through society as a man, how we process information. I mean, down to our very atoms, we are fundamentally different. Yeah, sure, let's talk about equality. Let's talk about the draft. Let's talk about marriage settlements and alimony and the laws around that. Let's talk about 80% of self-deletions being male.
Connor, what's your inspirational quote of the day?
Remember, man, if 79% of the were women, it would be all over social media. Look after your bros and think smarter.
If you want the benefits of being a man, you can take all that shit too.
Ladies, we are so funny. We're like, it's not hard to date us. I just need you to be obsessed with me, but you, not like too obsessed with me. You definitely need to call and text me every day, but you're one text away from being a literal stalker. I need you to make plans to hang out with me, but not too many plans. Like, do you have a life of your own? Ew. I need you to be financially independent and know how to make money, but not like too obsessed with money. You know what I mean? I want you to have such a good relationship with your mom, but like definitely why are you on the phone with her so much? It's a red flag if you talk shit about your ex-girlfriend, but like don't talk about her too much. Like, are you obsessed with her? I definitely want cute gifts every now and then, but you can't buy my love. Like, come on. I need you to be like a raging feminist, but also like super manly and masculine at the same point in time. Like hang my TV up on the wall, but also know that I can do it myself, you know? I need you to make me laugh and not take life too seriously, but you also take life seriously. You know what I mean? I just like don't get why I'm single.
What the hell are you talking about?
Men be like, why are you single? Let me take you out for dinner. I'm jealous. I have an attitude problem. I'll make fun of your insecurities. Don't talk to girls. Don't tell me what to do. Shut up 100% of the time. I'm always on my period. I'm jealous.
Oh, this one, she's a keeper.
I don't have trust issues. I have a brain that learns patterns. And right now, you showing me patterns. Now my antenna's up and you don't like it. I don't like it either. I was green as a golf course behind you. And you showed me red flags. So take it how you want. I'm not trying to avoid being hurt. I'm trying to avoid looking stupid. Because I know better.